morning, everybody. A very warm welcome to you people, the harbingers of life. Year after year, we revel in the fact that you people come into grade 11, grew up with us, enjoy your adolescence before you step out into the big world outside and make a mark for yourselves where we enjoy your achievements, your laurels. We bask in the glory that you achieve. Of course, this journey is done through communication. And that one language in which everybody communicates is English. And so, let me introduce you to the lovely team which teaches English. We have with us Nupur Behel. Nupur is somebody you all know. And if I were to say she's just an English teacher, I would not be fair to her. She's our lucky mascot. She's our ace debater. She wins them all. She ensures that our students win all the debates they go for. Not one is lost if it is under her belt. And students enjoy her classes because she delves into one article after another. I know how much she makes them. But their confidence grows, and so does their general awareness. Then, of course, we have Muniza Abbas, the new entrant into our department. Muniza ma'am's classes are a pleasure, students tell me. She is our tech whiz kid. She knows it all. Her classes are sprinkled with a touch of what? Quizzes, Google Meter, Mentimeter, you name it. There's never a boring moment in her class. Vinayak is looking very envious because he only attended my classes. He missed out on all the fun of Muniza ma'am's and Nupur ma'am's class. And of course, we have with us a young man like you people, who we all enjoy listening to, talking to, and take pride in the fact that he was in our class. I hope we've groomed him well enough for the life ahead. And I think it's time for Vinayak to start talking about the subject English. Nupur ma'am will share with us a presentation while Vinayak talks about the importance of the language English and the subject English core. Over to you, Vinayak.
Hello, everybody. So, firstly, the talking about the importance of English. English is going to be the medium of communication, both formal and informal, and it's going to be the medium of instruction and delivery of your communication. Secondly, as is the motto of our school, Education for Life, English helps you to prepare for life and life skills, whether it be articulating interviews or teaching you the format of your job application or constructing invitations for the choicest moments of your life.
Thank you, Vinayak. And with a variety of engaging writing tasks at hand, such as debate, report, speech, there is so much we can do. Here is an opportunity to discuss current global issues and bring them on the table.
And current global issues, but what about those lovely stories that you've heard or read? And those stories that pour out of your heart. It is the language that you will love to explore, those subtle nuances, those little pauses in between, the use of the appropriate synonym. How will you articulate? And to help you understand the articulation of the subject, we have Muniza ma'am.
Thank you, Roma ma'am. So, articulation. This subject helps you to express your ideas clearly and effectively in speech person. He speaks really well. There's a lot of clarity in thought in the way he's talking to people, and it's understood easily by people. Then I say the person is an articulate person. So the best example of that is the former US president. But hang on, wait. Let me be clear over here. I'm not talking about Donald Trump. I'm talking about Barack Obama. Moving on to the second point, serious and formal. Yes, English is a serious and a formal language. It has a set of rules that are specific to it. It has absolutely no place for colloquial language or slang terms. But in no way am I saying that it is boring. English is a fabulous language. The subject is equally interesting. And Vinayak will tell us more about it. Over to you, Vinayak.
As serious and formal English is, it is equally idiomatic and casual. It helps you to express yourself, express your opinions, your thoughts, and whether it is to converse among your friends or talk in a formal manner, it helps you everywhere.
Thank you, Vinayak. So moving on to discursive and didactic. So it is related to knowledge obtained by argument and reason. When I say it's didactic in nature, it means that a story might seem very simple in nature, but then there is always this underlying moral theme or moral instruction for the audience. So we might be reading a very simple story with very good round characters, but it is actually talking about the importance of women empowerment or asking us to speak against child marriage or child labor and so on. Moving on to the last point, humorous and satirical. Vinayak, go ahead.
Last but not the least, English helps you to be humorous and satirical when the matters are grave, when you want to discuss something which is important. You can do it with a pinch of satire and humor. English is an artless art of expression and enunciation.
What is a class when you don't pull your colleague's leg? Okay, using the immortal language English. Vinayak? All right, now moving on to the most serious aspects of English, where we talk about the curriculum, we talk about the assessment. May I invite Muniza ma'am to talk about the grade 11 curriculum?
Thank you, Roma, ma'am. So, in the syllabus, we have two textbooks for literature, Hornbill and Snapshots, respectively. The paper, the format has changed a bit. There is now more focus on multiple choice questions in both Part A and Part B. So, in Part A, we have reading comprehension passages. One passage is very general with your MCQs. The second one is more case based. It has statistical data, a graph, a chart, and so on. Then it is followed by note making and a few grammar exercises. In part B, we have advanced writing skills, which include notice writing, poster making, advertisement, speech writing, debate writing, and so on and so forth. Then we have short and long questions. Apart from short and long questions, again, there is focus on multiple choice questions. So we will have a few questions which will have MCQs, then short questions based on your textbooks, and then long questions which are going to be analytical in nature. They have a word limit which every student has to strictly adhere to. It is 120 to 150, and yeah, that's about it. Nupur ma'am, can you please go ahead with the grade 12 syllabus? Thank you.
Thank you,
Board
Muniza ma'am.
class, a board class which everybody awaits with a little fear and a little apprehension. Of course, immense confidence because we've done a good job and we're sure all of you will do very well. Over to Nupur ma'am.
Absolutely. Thank you, Roma ma'am. I totally agree. There's nothing to be fearful about grade 12. It can be, and we will definitely make it a lot of fun. But just for your information, the textbooks prescribed for grade 12 are Flamingo and Vista, respectively. Other than this, the outlook of the paper is primarily objective with more focus on multiple choice questions and analytical skills. This means that a close reading and understanding of literature is required. There are also interesting writing skills such as report and article writing, posters, invitations, classified advertisements, etc. So together, let's make our classes interactive and a lot of fun. Thank you.
And now it's time for student experiences. And we have Vinayak to fall back upon and tell us what he thought about the English classes. It's a blank page. He's got to fill the page up.
Okay, so personally, my experience has been really great with the English subject. It is probably the only subject which won't give you anxiety in 11th and 12th. We used to have a great time in the class. We had speeches and debates every other week. And at times when opinions aren't being welcomed too much, these prove to be a great space where you can share your thoughts and experiences. Even the classes when we did literature were basically interactions where each one of us shared really random stories. I don't think, hadn't been these classes, I would have known that once upon a time even Roma ma'am used to ride a bike. Overall, I have found the atmosphere of the English class to be very easygoing, and honestly, if you give the subject a little time regularly, you can really score well.
Why would you not choose such a scoring subject? And anyway, you don't have an option to not choose it, so better study it properly.
Now we move on to courses and colleges for further study. Again, Vinayak to elaborate.
For all those thinking how English can help you make a career, actually it helps you in every course and every just for communication, but focusing on English specific courses, you can opt for communicative English, English literature, or journalism, or hotel management and travel and tourism.
Career
English
pathway.
is English as a course is accepted in all national, state, and private universities everywhere. So just in case you think that you might not be acknowledged, it is accepted everywhere.
Dupur ma'am, would you like to add on something over here?
Yes, since a lot of you also apply to universities at an international level, you would be aware that English is required even to apply to these universities. So, whether it's writing your university application essays or writing your statement of purpose, English comes in rather very handy. So, let's gear up.
And the creme de la creme universities have English. Thanks, ma'am. Now we move on to the reflective exercise. Students, I have to make this admission. Both Muniza ma'am and Nupur ma'am came up with wonderful exercises. Long writing task. Muniza ma'am came up with nearpod and grammar exercises, and Nupur ma'am came up with the most difficult comprehension passage with a sprinkling of poetry. And I wondered as to why we should subject you to this kind of difficulty when we can walk away with something light and humorous. So, as a follow up of this activity, we give you a quiz on Harry Potter. So, all the readers of literature, there's something for you people to enjoy and revel in. And for the great literature enthusiasts, there is also a quiz on Shakespeare. Test your skills. So here we sign off. Thank you, Nupur ma'am, for the presentation. We are back again, all four of us. Right, Nupur ma'am's back again. All right, so here's all four of us signing off, waiting for you people to come into grade 11. Vinayak will give you all the tips as to how to make your classes interesting with any one of us. Signing off. Bye-bye. All the very best. See you very soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.